Alright, well, let's go ahead and jump back to the Imperial side for a bit.
Oh, dear God. Alright, so... Dude killed...
So... Yeah,
these two are dead.
Yeah, those two are dead.
We don't even bother with moving the bodies.
He's actually, at this point, he's in the command...
Here's the dead bodies.
Yeah. At this point, move Asen into the room with the Sith. And
which
Jedi.
is where?
Right this one. Yeah.
There.
Yeah, because by now he's in there.
I'm actually going to go to the armory and get myself some laminate armor and a blaster. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. So I'm assuming that my character did not see him switch from room to room.
Yeah, you didn't even see how he got in. You don't know he's in.
Okay. So I guess...
Are you going to go outside and kind of see what happened? Like, the bodies are still there, theoretically. We just... Well, it's fine you move them for our sake, but...
Yeah.
For the sake of the game, they're still there.
Yeah, they're still there.
I'm assuming that they're just dead. There is no helping these people.
So you're not even going to inspect to see if there's more or anything?
Yeah, I guess I'll go and take a look.
Well, I mean, it's up to you.
Do they have valuable shit on them? I guess I'll go and look at that.
You're going to look at your dead comrades and be like, do you have money?
Hey, are you okay?
Hey, are you okay? Secretly checking for money.
Tell me where the money is, or else.
It's like, basically you watch your friend die, and while he's on the ground, you're like, oh, look, he died. You're checking, and you're like, is he okay? Is he okay? Shh, I'm checking for money.
No.
What?
So what are you actually doing? I'm sorry.
Do they have, like, dog tags or anything like that?
Yeah.
They'll pick those up and be like, okay, and it'll go...
That way you
and
can at least identify them?
Yeah. I'll be like, this person died, this one's dead.
So here's the problem with the Imperial system. They're just letters and numbers.
These two people are dead. What good is this to me now?
Well, I mean, like, the tags. It's just, like, letters and numbers.
Oh.
Because the Imperial, like, the military itself doesn't go by names.
Alright.
They don't care about the grunts. The higher-ups get names.
It's about this time that my character had, like, an epiphany. Wait a minute, man. Where's that one trick at?
Alright, so I guess he'll, like...
You mean the ones that Till was asking you about?
He will just kind of, like, wrap...
Oh, hold on.
Okay, sorry.
Go ahead.
Out of character, the one that...
Oh, you
like,
meant JP's character.
All the time.
You mean JP's character?
No, Constance's character.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
I said you noticed that she disappeared. I said you noticed it when she disappeared. You just didn't know where she
I
went.
did notice that she disappeared, but my character's usually baked off as gourd enough.
Oh, so it takes a few minutes for the brain to process.
Away, but it's not registering that she's trying to be sneaky.
Yeah. Okay.
I wasn't trying to be sneaky. I was just walking away.
Okay, well, we'll come back to that. For now,
I just
Imperial.
happened.
Okay, so he'll... As I said, he took the dog tags, and he'll just wrap them around, like, his arm.
He's like, they're just numbers and letters.
And he'll, like... And he'll, oh, I don't know, that might be a bad idea.
While collecting your fellow men's
No,
tags.
he was the idea I had was having him go to Mr. Gambling Man of the World, be like, you killed 2 of my men, I would like 2 of yours to fill the roster.
And that's how you get into a fight.
You can try to talk to Jeffrey's character that way.
I don't think it's a good idea,
He
though.
might. The thing is, though, Jeffrey's character does have a respect to a degree of that kind of stuff, though. To a degree.
Fuck it. The only thing that separates this guy from being an
Asen-
absolute asshole is that he gives a shit about his men.
Yeah, in the case of Asen, he's a lot... Because B9 and Asen are different. B9 did have emotions to a degree. B9 did care about certain people.
It's funny because B9 was a robot.
Asen, on the other hand, cares about nobody.
I'll try it. Can't.
That's why, like, immediately Asen killed one of the people that B9 said not to kill.
Go for it. Let's see
Why
if you
not?
end up writing a new character sheet.
Probably.
Because I'm not going to sacrifice... Well, I'm not even going to have Asen fight you. It'd
Yeah,
be his men. So you would just be killing his men, which, I mean... That's what you wanted anyway, so if you live, you live.
I didn't want his men to die. I just wanted somebody else to fill the
The
guard.
only way
post.
that you come out of this alive and with some respect is if you go in with like 6 thermal detonators and you've already pulled the pins and you're just like, you've wronged me, I seek restitution. I'm in the right here. And he respects you for it. Or he dies. And he'll never die.
Oh well. How willing to die?
Also, you don't know where he is yet.
Oh yeah, I have to go and find.
I mean, are you outside now? You were checking the bodies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just checking. Sorry. First, check the buys for anything.
Okay, so you
See,
kind
with
of...
Jeffrey's character, you need an insurance plan.
in that case, let's see, what is on them? You find... they both have blaster rifles. They both have vibro knives. They both have 2 frag grenades.
Take the frag grenades and one of the knives.
Okay, so you add 4 frag grenades and a vibro knife to your... And this card has the details. I go through the rest of what they have.
Just this is mine and this is mine.
They both have utility belts, obviously. Stormtrooper armor, obviously. Well, Imperial armor. Sorry, not Stormtrooper. And they both have extra reloads for their guns.
That's fine. They can keep their guns, I guess.
It doesn't say anything about credits, so no money, unfortunately.
I wasn't looking for money.
Okay.
We're looking for weapons.
I was looking for weapons and such.
The equipment stuff is
Okay.
on there. Alright, I'll let you write that down real quick while I kind of go over what else needs to happen here.
I think right now I'm just relaxing by myself. I was being unintentionally sneaky. As usual. Oh, by the way, guys, in real life, I walk silently. I can stick up on a person in a heartbeat. If you aren't noticing me.
I'm gonna go ahead and start explaining stuff for you then, while you're writing that down. So you do notice the huge gaping wall, hole in the wall, rather.
Come on, guys.
Well, what do you think they were guarding?
Well,
Why do you think there were 2 guards and not just one?
damn it. I guess I'll have to go and get someone to fix that.
So are you gonna do that instead of going into the hole first?
Yeah, I'll go and get. Wait, this hole?
Yeah, that hole.
Yeah, I'm gonna get someone, go and get someone, hey, can you block that up?
Okay, so where are you gonna go? Get somebody.
I guess.
Okay.
And then,
Yeah.
once that happens, go back to your post.
So you go into the armory and you see that guy, and you're like, "Hey, I need you to fix that hole in the wall." And he's like, "Wait, what? There's a hole? Oh yeah, that hole. Let me go get some actual repair team to do that, work on that." So he goes off to get a repair team.
Alright. That.
I mean, right now it's kind of just more of just holding the ground rather than
Then.
fixing it. You're not trying to flip this base. Base
When
flippers.
I said go and fix it, I just meant, put a bunch of boxes behind it.
We need a base flipping show. Can we have that? Like a Star Wars military base flipping show? Instead of flipping houses?
Sith eye for the evil guy.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That's for the fashion side of it. Well, here's the key, honey. You gotta wear all black if you really want to get that Sith look.
This whole empty room. I'm thinking wall shackles and lightning prods. What do you think?
Oh yeah, that sounds perfect. Oh, and add a little, add one of those stretchers, and then you're good.
You need some Holland. You need some Holland in there.
Holland?
Yeah.
Maybe
What's
a little,
that?
maybe a little red.
What's
I'm
Holland?
not gonna
Let's
ask
get some. Let's get
What's
some.
Holland?
Let's get some floor drains on the ground. Just to make cleaning up easier.
What's
Doesn't keep to the
Holland?
blood.
It's a type of shrubbery.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Decoration.
Okay.
So what are you gonna do next while they're working on that hole in the wall?
Are any of my men here?
Yeah, they're just kind of, well, by your men you mean just because they were technically military. They just
Yeah.
were kind of working for you for that operation. They're not ISB or anything.
I see.
Yeah, they're kind of relaxing with the rest of the.
He's
soldiers.
gonna go and just kind of talk with them for the time being. I guess that's it.
Okay, well, in that case, while you're doing all that, eventually, everybody in that room comes out, kind of calmly.
All these folks.
Yeah, everybody in that room, yeah.
Where?
Just the main hallway. They're kind of all in agreement of stuff now. And so, as they're walking out, you can kind of hear them talking, and JP's character being like, so you're going to provide us with some men from the exchange to help us in future battles, and
Fucking better.
And he's like, yes. In fact, you can ride aboard my yacht along with your hand-picked, any of your own hand-picked men and women. And she's just like, that sounds perfect.
Huh.
And it's at this point that you hear like an entire fleet kind of beginning to land.
Oh. Okay.
And so they land, and you see that it's Imperial. They're Imperial. So these are the reinforcements that you heard about earlier.
That could have gone horror. I'm just gonna shut up now.
So it's the reinforcements that the Sith Lord had promised.
Okay.
And you see... Let me go ahead and pull up a picture. Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, I wrote it down. Oh, I guess I'll take the repeating blasters as well.
Oh, by the way, this is the... Josh, this is what that drunk officer looked like.
Bald guy, goatee, and a pauldron.
Yep.
I mean, next time I see him, to ask him if the pauldron is just in case he happens to get shot in that one shoulder.
And then, so this is the Sith Lord you see. That's the guy that was on the call.
Ah. Okay.
Okay.
So he comes out with like
Is he one of my superiors?
Hmm?
Is he one of my superiors?
He's a superior of a lot of people.
Namely, almost everyone here.
Yep.
Okay, so assume he's my superior.
Yeah.
Okay.
You actually can, now that you're getting a closer look at him, you can kind of figure out who he is by reputation.
Alright.
This is Lord Angrel. And he's kind of one of the, he's not part of the Dark Council, but he is one of the higher up Sith.
Okay.
And he walks out and along with some of his soldiers, and he starts pointing soldiers into different directions, telling them, giving them orders of what to do, and he says, fix up that wall. Go ahead and start moving into that base over there. Fix that wall there too. We need to clear this base out so we can start having these men ready for the next operation. And like he's like taking nothing from anybody. He's telling everybody what to do.
I like how I was like, yeah, could you go and fix that wall? It was like, you fix that wall right fucking now.
And so
There's
But
also
you brought
he has
more people.
He has
so.
more resources, yeah. I mean, while you won the battle, it was resource draining.
Yeah, that's true. Now that I stole all my dead ally shit.
So, he walks up to JP's character and says, I will be your master now.
Jesus.
No question.
Nobody wants that job.
Unlike Malgus, I will not go easy on you. We are to prepare for our next mission. We are to go to the Seswenna sector, where we are to prepare a blockade. I will be leaving the rest of my men here to ensure that we keep this base, and we will move now.
Alright.
So you're overhearing this. Go ahead.
Knowing the Sith and knowing what JP did to his previous master, wouldn't he have some kind of like leverage on him or like means of control? Is he gonna like slap him in Broly irons? That's what I want to see.
Didn't work on
Can you hit him with a Broly mind control headband? Anytime he tries to refuse his orders, he has to take a shit ton of strain.
Hold on, let me message JP real quick about something.
Just be like, hey, you like Broly? Yeah. Are done.
Okay.
What's that?
I'm gonna be AFK for just a minute.
Okay.
Seriously though, he should.
I'm just asking him
Yeah.
an honest question because, like, this guy's just setting himself up to get fucked up like the last guy.
No, he's got plans.
By the way, question: did that make it where y'all seen Amelia saying something whenever I was talking about him and saying that he got years old? Nothing. Like, no kids, no. Like, go for 9,000 years and be fine with no
Don't fold the question.
fallout. I'm saying, did those statements make y'all think I was less innocent?
Oh, I don't know.
Question.
Did those statements make...
Which?
Dude,
I
you
don't
already
think
know.
it made my mind up.
Oh, okay. Anyways, so alright, so while I'm waiting on that answer, JP's character is going to kind of just do what I need it to for now. So JP sarcastically bows, being JP. And
It's his vape.
as he's mid-sarcastic bow, Angrel immediately raises his hand and strikes lightning at him.
Oh, okay.
Does he die?
Makes him
No.
slam his head into the ground.
No.
I doubt that. Like,
And he starts shocking JP's character and says, "I will not be made a joke. Like I said, I will put up with nothing that Malgus did." And he stops.
okay.
Okay, alright.
Okay.
Point made.
And on the other side of the galaxy, a young Jedi by the name of Brony feels better. There's a disturbance in the Force.
Alright, and he says, "Now prepare your men." And he starts to...
Then he goes with his tail between his
Something
legs. And...
feels like justice.
So, JP's character immediately turns around and says, "Well, you heard him."
Alright. And he'll go like, alright man, duty calls, come on, let's go. Apparently we're kind of working for this person now. But, doesn't matter, we knew what we were here for.
So, JP's character actually walks up to you and says, "I actually want you aboard with me on the yacht. I need some security.
Kill?
More of just keep an eye on for in case you
No,
have
you
to
heard
go."
him. He killed JP.
No,
Strike
that's like the
JP's
question you
character
ask.
down
Kill?
dead.
Only when I command it.
No, alright. He's like, alright.
You
fair
can
enough.
bring whoever you feel necessary.
Okay. He brings like 2 or 3 of his most trusted men.
Okay.
Even though this part of like the is based specifically on lies and deception.
So, and then, of course, you see JP's character talking to the 2 droids and the Jedi, and they kind of join as well onto the yacht.
I don't know how like the hand motions would transfer to the blind guy's like weird color sense.
He can see, the
Can
shape
you see
of
like
your...
distinguishable
Yeah.
shape? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I should say she, because the character's a she technically, but
Okay.
Charlie's character, yeah.
Do objects have color?
No, that was actually something we discussed.
So if you're holding a big stick and you look like you're waving at him,
Well, she'd be able to see the...
does the person notice?
she'd be
that?
able to see the outline of it. It just doesn't have a color. It would just be like an outline of the more of a
So
black
not
and white.
blind at all.
Isn't that one the
Well-
one that sees a red?
That's
If things are
that's the
bad.
different colors based on personality. Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
well that's fine. I just
And I
want
think
to.
that's-
As the
Please,
stick
please, you
moves through
yell
the
at-
atmosphere, she can hear the subtle outline of the stick as
Well, it's more
I
of seeing
see.
through the Force.
being sarcastic.
Yeah.
Alright, well I guess he'll like fucking yachts.
So everybody gets on the yacht. That's part of the actual party, player character-wise, as well as your
Alright.
3 top people that you chose.
Yeah.
Everybody else kind of starts getting aboard different ships, and Angro looks at JP's character and walks over to her and says, "Where do you think you're going?" I was going to... No, you're coming with me.
You with me. Nah.
And
Sorry.
JP's like, "Well, I think I would be of better use with..." No. And he starts to crackle the sparks in his hands as if a warning that he'll do it again.
You should go with it. Bad when the guy can't talk like, yeah, you should probably just do it.
And JP's just like, fine.
Yeah.
Finally,
And-
somebody's put JP's character in his
And
place.
as JP says,
Yes.
fine that way, just a small spark. Teach you some respect.
No,
Angrel's not going to put up with it.
it's not, dude. He's being.
Somewhere JP in the real world is out there just like rolling in bed. Having a nightmare.
So, JP does as ordered and gets on to Angrel's capital ship. And as he's walking there, he says, as for you, lot, I want you to help deal with the blockade itself. You will be following us, and I will give you orders from there. So he goes into his capital ship, takes off. Aeson's like, so you walk into, like, I guess I gotta get Aeson's ship out now.
So is
dear.
anyone on this area that's playing?
You can remove all the characters.
Okay.
We're putting down a new map.
See that?
All of
Production
them.
value.
That's
Go that way.
And
Hit this dude over here.
these two dead people. Oh, that one. The one that you drew yourself.
Yep, the one I drew myself. So you would actually start kind of in that casino area.
Okay.
Am I somewhere on this map?
No.
I'm assuming that I have no money with me.
Are these NPCs?
Which ones?
These.
Stormtroopers don't matter.
What about this
Oh,
guy?
actually, JP would have been more. JP just messaged me finally back about it. I feel kind of bad. He would have actually been more.
Compliant.
Subservient?
Yeah.
It's a ruse.
Yeah, it's fine.
What about this Jedi?
Jedi is Josh's character, so not there.
Not here.
Yeah.
No, I'm there. In spirit.
So you kind of follow Aeson, and he's like, "Follow me. We're gonna go to the command bridge." And he takes you through the elevator into the top floor. So now you're here.
Alright, so this one.
Yep. Aeson is there, by the way. It's a business suit character, and probably everybody except for JP's character,
Hey, this was like
the one person who wanted to team up with Aeson the most.
This one.
Yeah, everybody but that one. Out of the player ones.
And you're making sure that if he's not actually here, that he don't team up.
Well, no, it's more. I've been fine with it, but
Just-
I feel like story-wise, it makes more sense for the master to be like, "You're coming with me,"
Yeah.
especially after what happened to Malgus.
Yeah. Makes sense.
No more chances. Alright.
Keep him on a short leash.
Yeah, exactly. So, Aeson's like, "So, welcome to the command bridge. We are totally not following them."
Okay.
So you kind of just signal, okay?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Well, I guess I'm lucky I understood that one." Because so far I have no idea what you're saying besides that.
he writes like, fuck you. Just to mess with.
He's like, "That one I understood."
You're cool.
So, he says, "Well, we're not following that Sith asshole. So, actually, I need your help with the problem." And as he says that, you hear,
Noises.
"And that would be my problem."
It's one of the grenades. Does this work?
Little too much for what I need done.
Try the knife.
No, it's more of I need to figure out where it's coming from first. And Charlie's character's like, "Well, I don't. Let me see if I can figure out through the Force and help you out." "Oh, I'm sorry about the whole Sith asshole thing." And he's like, "But not really." And Charlie's like, "It's okay, I'm not a Sith."
He just doesn't.
So, Aeson's like, "I've kind of already checked this whole floor, and I've checked the casino level. There's a third level. In case you couldn't tell by the size of the ship. I have not had the chance to check there completely. That floor's kind of big. There's a lot of rooms. Would you mind doing that for me?"
Can I? What's like this game's equivalent of like insight or sense motive or something?
Oh, that would be. I usually do perception for that stuff because there is no like actual like sense motive.
Well, that is that does have like a done career, so why not?
Okay, so that would be your whatever your cunning
Perception
is.
cunning.
Yeah.
My cunning is 3.
Okay, and you have a rank in it. You said
No, it's
Okay, it's just one of your specialized.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, you just have the 3 green.
okay. 2 horseshoes and 2 bangs.
You can tell he's not lying. He actually has no clue what's going on.
All right. Hey, fine. Fair's fair. He'll head down, I guess.
So, and Charlie's going to join you, and Charlie looks back and says, "Oh, by the way, he said it. That will help you." And Asen's like, "Oh, okay, good." I had no clue what he said.
Oh, Charlie's a translator.
Well, because
Right.
basically, because Asen's not military,
He doesn't
know all
He
sign
has
language.
no idea what I.
He would know like some sign language, but not like every.
Not all of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whereas I assume with the military thing, it
Most
makes more
of
sense
them
that most
know.
of them would know. And Charlie can just kind of figure it out.
Because of like the. Is Charlie the one with like the weird?
Charlie's the
chest
blind
sight?
one, yeah.
Okay. All right, then he'll head down to the bomb lair.
So you guys make it to that bottom floor in that case.
I don't know which one of those.
I'm going to make this easier. Charlie's the one with the blue lightsaber.
All right.
PC. This one is it. That's the other droid.
I just grabbed
It's
one
fine.
that was a droid.
So, you guys would be entering from here because that's where the elevator is. And the droids are kind of following. Well, actually, the droids are going to stay here because they kind of sense where the money
those
is.
kill bots.
Yeah, the killbots.
All right.
So, as you reach the layout, you kind of see it's mostly cargo and bedrooms.
Mm.
And also a wall. And you can kind of tell that it's weird that the wall is here because, one, it's weirdly shaped. And it's not like the rest of the ship where everything's kind of more finely tuned. And you can kind of tell that it's... Well, actually, give me a perception.
Okay, so it's another 3 green.
Yeah.
Well, that can't keep that one.
You go, why? Is it good?
It's good.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. That's 2 bangs and 2 horseshoes.
Okay. Prislia. Hind. Prislia Vond.
Okay, no one can pronounce my name.
Oh yeah, she's definitely gonna be able to. Yeah. Okay, so you both can notice that something's up. So she's like, "There's something up with this wall, isn't there?" So she starts to put her hand on it and kind of guide her hand along it. And she says, "You should probably check the other rooms while I figure out what's going on here."
Right, he'll start checking room by room with like, what would be a good? He'll take his knife out, I guess, just to be
Just to be
safe.
safe, yeah.
Yeah,
So as you go through the rooms, you kind of see mostly
just like
sleeping.
one.
Yeah, you mostly see the sleeping workers of other of Asen's crew.
Oh god, that's gotta be terrifying.
Because like as you can see, there's like 2 beds in each room.
Yeah,
So it's kind of stuffed in here to make sure like as many people as
can
possible
get
can
there as
sleep
possible. Okay.
here. And as you kind of get to near the end, you kind of reach the end of it where you see just boxes upon boxes.
Here?
That's all boxes. Like
Okay.
all that are boxes that you can kind of squeeze through if you really tried. But it'd be like a thing.
Would it be a waste of time?
Yeah, it would be a thing. I mean, you could, because you could be like, well, the banging could be from something loose or something, but that's up to what you personally would believe.
I'll check the rooms first, and then if that noise is still happening, I'll go and look at the boxes.
Okay. And that red and white, or whatever it is, color thing I did, red and yellow?
Yeah.
That's the airlock.
Okay. The people sleep next to the airlock.
Well, there is a door to it, so it's not like... Because most airlock, I mean, you're going to have 2 doors.
Yeah.
So...
That's still
You,
scary as crap.
You see... So, as you're searching, you kind of hear, "Hey, I think I found something." From, Kreslea.
Alright. Oh. Like, he'll start walking back, he'll put the knife away. Or just gonna yank that shit out.
And so Kreslea's got her hand like right in the center of the wall.
Yeah?
And she's like, do you see that? And like all you see is the blank wall.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I guess this must... Oh, well, there's legends of these old mythical beings in the Force, and there's the father, brother, and sister.
Mm-hmm.
And they're right there. I guess so she kind of turns her hand, like, from side to side, trying to figure out, like, as if it's a puzzle that she's working with. And all you see is, like, her hand going, like, basically going against the wall like this. And the noise is getting louder.
From there or from else?
From there. Pulling out a thermal. One of the grenades you got. So she's like, "No, don't. I feel like if you do that, we won't be able to access this." So she turns it one last time and finally moves her hand and says, "I think I have it." Get it.
How high up is, like, where she's going?
Like, what do you mean? Like, how high is her hand?
Yeah.
It's like just a little above eye level.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So all of a sudden you see this hole open, like just a black hole looking. Where are you signaling?
What? How? Why?
No clue. But I feel like go in.
Perception that? Because I don't know this person. They just kind of showed up.
Okay. So are you trying to see if, like,
Wait.
if she's lying or something?
Yeah, if she's...
Trying to trick you into something?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Because, like, hey, stranger, come into this dark abyss. That's 2 horseshoes, a bang, and a blank.
So from what you can tell, she's not lying to you. She's very much like, this is interesting. This is like
Alright.
stuff in the Force that I haven't seen before.
Oh, okay, then I'll go with it.
Okay, so she actually takes the first step in.
Alright.
And, like, as soon as she steps in, she's gone.
Oh. Okay. Guess why not? Oh, I should probably say, weird shit, gonna figure it out.
So you're gonna jump in?
Yeah.
Okay, so you
That was
step
like
in.
his last little
Okay,
message.
so as you do that, so you're just signing it, or are you actually leaving a message for them to find?
Like a message.
Okay, so you actually, like, wrote something and plastered it to the wall.
Pretty
next to
much.
it. You're like, checking out weird thing, look, it's right here.
Pretty much.
And, okay, so you do that, and you step in, and like her, you're just teleported. Instantly.
Ah.
And you see this, it's almost like you're in Stars. But you're on a bridge.
Anywhere near? Or...
She's right next to you. Let me actually pull up. And you actually, so you kind of see this area.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there's like a lot of portals and stuff.
Alright.
Kind of similar to the one you just entered. And standing right in front of you both is this guy.
Oh.
He's like, finally, someone's heard me. We need to go back through there. You need to help me get through there.
How?
Well, I can't go through there. I think if you guys guide me in there, we can all go back. Just so you're taking his hand or something?
I'm like, shoulder?
Okay, shoulder. He's like, okay. So, you pull him in?
Yeah,
Okay.
start pulling him.
And, Kreslea kind of takes the other shoulder and
yeah.
you kind of all jump in. Out.
Yeah. It's like when you dunk someone's head underwater.
Yeah.
He does the...
Oh, okay. So you're doing this more, while Chrissy is more like this.
It's like a... Yeah, I guess.
So it's like... But you're also like jumping in with him.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all make it through, and he's like, "Oh, thank you. Oh, where am I?"
Casino yacht ship thing.
Casino yacht ship. That's new. And Chrissy was like, "Yeah. What were you? What was that?" He's like, "I don't even know. I've been crazy story. Exploding droid blew up in my face. Don't know why. It attacked me. I fought back, and somehow in the explosion I ended up there. And then minutes later you guys appeared, and now I'm here."
He just shrugs and walks. Like,
So you're just walking away.
found banging noise.
So you're going. Okay, so you're going to Asen and all that.
Yes.
Okay, he's like, "Well, I guess I'll follow this guy." And Chris is like, "Yeah, Asen will probably want to know what's going on." And so you guys get on the elevator together and make it to the first floor. And Asen's like, what did you guys bring?" "My name is Revan. Pleasure to meet you." And he reaches out his hand to Asen, and Asen's like, kind of takes a step back, and he's like, pleasure's mine. Do you guys know who you just brought? He shouldn't be alive. And Revan's like, what are you talking about? What do you mean I shouldn't be alive? Well, you it is believed you died 300 years ago. 300 years? How was I was only in there for minutes. How is it 300 years? Somebody better explain something. And he reaches for a lightsaber and he ignites it.
No go.
So you're telling him, like, don't use the lightsaber or something?
Yeah.
And he's like, you, explain.
How do you want that to happen?
Tell me what's been going on for the last 300 years.
He's like, gives him a basic rundown of like war, battles that have been won, lost, who's dead, who's alive, important people.
So, everybody I know is dead.
Takes a step or two back. And
And he deactivates his lightsaber almost in defeat and places it back. And he's like, what about the droid?
what droid?
The one who did this. And he's like pointing out the fractured...
I don't know.
I mean, I assume he's gone completely too after he blew up in my face. From what you tell me, there's a little more to that.
Yes, but I can't exactly go into full right now.
Yeah, because really a lot of the B9 stuff is rumor, hard evidence.
Just rumors and hearsay.
Tell me a little about your emperor.
Been alive for 2,000 years.
So you kind of like give him a little rundown,
Yeah.
like politics and that stuff.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
And the Republic, are we? Well, I guess we're in war again. Well, at least we won the Mandalorian War. But I guess it doesn't matter after 300 years when so many other wars have occurred. Excuse me for a moment. Is there a room I can? And Asen's like, yeah, you can go back to the floor you were at. There's some rooms that you can use. I need some space. Kind of goes into the elevator.
So, okay.
That
Making
was
sure
weird.
I'm tracking. Guy was there for a couple minutes. Turns out to be 300 years.
Yep.
He only aged a couple minutes.
Yep. Yeah, to him, time has been like irrelevant.
So he was in this place for time pretty much stopped.
Yep.
Okay.
And by the way, when you guys left that portal, it disappeared.
Okay.
So there's like no going back currently that you know of.
Oh yeah, by the way, sorry about your wall.
What about it? Asen says. Obviously, assume Charlie's translating.
Yeah, there was a hole in it.
Oh. Charlie interrupts and he's like, well, it's more of a force thing. It's not there now. Don't worry about it. Okay, I'm just going to trust you guys when it comes to the force stuff. So, let's let our guests have some peace. I guess we probably should join the blockade. I thought you solved my problem.
Yep.
Had to join the blockade.
Hey everyone, thank you for checking out the video. If you enjoyed what you just saw, be sure to give us a like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't want to miss any of our content, be sure to hit the bell icon where you will be notified anytime we upload a video. Also, if you wish to watch RPG Workshop live, you can follow Studio Bastion on Twitch. There you can also enjoy his gameplay live streams and other podcasts that are in production. Also, if you like what we're doing here at Escape Reality Films, be sure to check out our Patreon and support us, and get some cool rewards in return.